Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Dodgers beating the Milwaukee Brewers. 5-1 reaction here in Game 2 of the National League Championship Series. Complete game by Yamamoto. I thought the offense was pretty good. I mean, they left chances to even score more runs. They could have scored more than 5 runs, honestly. Base slow, top of the ninth. I was hoping they would score some. Yamamoto wouldn't have to go back up there for the strikeout double play, so... But it was what it was. I mean, Yamamoto, besides that first pitch, solo homer by Churio, he was really dominant the rest of the game. You know, he got his strikeouts at times, but again, a bunch of weak ground ball outs and some strikeouts here or there. But I remember Josh Reddick's tweet from 2023. How do you give a guy $325 million without ever throwing a pitch in the MLB? This game, this is why they paid him the big bucks. He struggled against the Phillies, but he bounced back with a 9-inning with a complete game. Gives up that solo homer, but that was it. Everyone clowned the Yamamoto signing as the richest pitcher contract. They clowned the Snell signing when anyone could have got him. I don't hear people laughing right now. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Don't hear people. I hear everyone complaining now. Oh, they won the World Series and signed Blake Snell. Everybody else had an opportunity to sign him, and they didn't. Because he walks everybody. I'm surprised that post is still up. Fuck that trash can merchant, Josh Reddick clown. Anyways, yeah, Yamamoto was fantastic. He had a struggle start against the Phillies because his splitter, they were laying off of it for balls, but tonight he really adjusted and was fantastic. He threw the first complete game in the postseason in 8 years. The last one on this very day in 2017. Justin Verlander in Game 2 of the Nlcs. After a leadoff home run, he was pretty much perfect. The first complete postseason game since 2017, man. What a brilliant performance. It's the first postseason complete game thrown by a Dodger since Jose Lima in 2004. 8 innings of dominance from Blake Snell, 9 innings of dominance from Yamamoto outside the homer. The Brewers have 4 hits and 17 innings against Snell and Yamamoto. That's just how good this rotation has been. And they got hot kind of towards the end of the regular season. I think over the last 27 games they were like 21-6 or something like that. Even going to the series, I thought it would be tougher than it's been, honestly. Well, yesterday was kind of tough. Today wasn't really that tough. To be honest, it was a bad start, you know, giving up the solo homer. But then after that, they outscored them 5-0 the rest of the game, and Yamamoto was dominant. In 2 home games with a red-hot offense coming into the NLCS, the Brewers have scored 2 runs on 5 hits in their 2 losses. I don't know, man. The Dodgers pitching is just really damn good. I mean, maybe it wasn't as much the Dodger pitching as the Phillies bats in the NLDS. I don't know. But people are like, oh, this is the best team in baseball. Okay, record-wise, yes, but I feel like the Dodgers are the best team. Yes, I know, though, but they have a big payroll. Nobody was saying shit about payroll until now, when the Dodgers have dominated both these games. And it's not like the Brewers have a bum offense, like... They have Churio, Turang, Contreras, Yelich, Vaughn, Durbin, Fraley. Like, they have offensive guys. It's just... Snell and Yamamoto are really damn good. And I don't want to hear about this payroll shit. Look at the Mets. They have a huge payroll, didn't make the playoffs. The Dodgers got players that win. The Mets got players that suck. And sure, the Brewers have a lower payroll, but maybe more owners should spend their money. Just saying. People are like, oh, the Brewers are 6-0 against them. Just tells you regular season don't matter, man. Tells you regular season don't matter. When it gets to the postseason. They were 6-0. But the The Dodgers have took the first 2 games on the road. They did in the NLDS. Now they do it in the CS. They take both games on the road. But the Dodgers are the first team to have 2 starters go 8 or more innings in consecutive postseason games in one series since Madison Bumgarner and Tim Lincecum pitched games 4 and 5 of the Giants in the 2010 World Series. Snell and Yamamoto both could have thrown complete games. They both could have thrown complete games, honestly. But yeah, just to take a 2-0 lead, man, just... Yesterday was a stressful game at the end. This wasn't really a stressful game at all. Just, job's not finished yet, man. I'm sure people will cry about the fucking payroll. Here, like, oh, baseball's dead. Big markets buy your way to a championship when you can't scout or whatever. The cry, just cry, man. The Brewers beat the Dodgers 6-0 in the regular season. You're saying they couldn't find a way to score more than 2 runs in 2 games? Saying when you can't scout is just bad ball knowledge. They also have the top farm system that produces excellent talent. Okay, if that's true, then where are the Mets? Where are the Yankees? Why can't they win a World Series? Oh yeah, because they get players that are losers. And the Dodgers farm systems rank the best. So if they can't scout, then why is their farm system that good? Okay, let's go over these payrolls. Sure, maybe the Dodgers had the highest payroll, but look at the teams behind them. The Mets didn't make the playoffs. Yankees eliminated. Phillies, who people claimed were going to beat the Dodgers, they got put out in 4. Toronto, out. Well, they're not out, but they're down 2-0. Houston didn't make the playoffs. Texas didn't make the playoffs. Atlanta didn't make the playoffs. San Diego eliminated. Chicago eliminated. You look at these teams here with the biggest some of the biggest payrolls. That just tells you maybe they should be able to win too. If a payroll pay to win, then other guys would win. I never heard this shit. I guarantee you nobody was saying this when the Yankees were winning their 27 rings and bunch of money. But Yamamoto went 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and 111 pitches. The Dodgers starters have a 1.54 ERA this postseason. Complete game, man. Just excellent from Yamamoto. Ohtani had an RBI single, so at least he had a hit tonight. He was 1 for 5, had an RBI single. Edman had an RBI single. He had a 2-hit night. Kike just doing what he does in the postseason. Another had a 2-hit game and scored 2 runs and walked. And he's 11 for 29, batting .379 with 4 doubles this postseason. Max Muncy hit a solo home run. Teoscar hit one, his 4th of the postseason. He's been really good these past 2 postseasons. Andy Paez had an RBI double. And that was after the Brewers took that 1-0 lead. But welcome to the postseason, Andy Paez. Finally, he does something. Y'all just saying with the payroll shit. I didn't hear any of this before the series. Now if the Dodgers are up 2-0, all of a sudden it's about payroll. And I'm not just biased. I would be saying this about any team. And these greedy Brewers aren't looking so gritty in this series. And people are like, oh, the payroll. The Dodgers, our offense could have scored more runs than they did, honestly. And our top, 3 guys didn't really hit tonight besides Ohtani getting an RBI single. It was really the middle and the bottom of the lineup doing the damage. But the goal is to win. You spend money. Other teams have money. Don't want to hear it. Other teams have money. Spend your fucking money if you want to win. God, I'm tired of these people crying about this shit. But anyways, yeah, Yamamoto, complete game. Let's go over the offense. Ohtani, 1 for 5 and RBI. Betts, 0 for 3 and a walk. Freeman was 1 for 5. Smith, 1 for 4 and a walk. Muncy, 1 for 4 and a walk and RBI with a solo homer. Teo, 2 for 5 and RBI with a solo homer. Edman, 1 for 2 for 4 and RBI. Kike Hernandez, 2 for 3, a walk, 2 runs scored for Kike, and Paez, 1 for 2 and an RBI with an RBI double, and the Dodgers took a 2-0 lead. Let's talk about Freddie Peralta. 5.2 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Not a great outing from Peralta. It was okay, but you can't be giving up multiple homers and then an RBI to Andy Paez. Had a career year, but he's just struggling the postseason, so 3 extra base hits for runs, and this postseason he's went 5.2 innings, 2 earned runs, 9 Ks, 4 innings, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, 5.2 innings, 3 earned runs, 4 Ks. It's just also he's not going deep into these baseball games either. Peralta only allowed 3+ earned runs and 9 starts during the regular season. Oh, but 6-0 versus the Dodgers in the regular season, guys. People were told. I'm not using no underdog gimmick. I mean, these starts by Peralta weren't even bad, to be fair. But you can't give up multiple homers. But here's the breaking news. Playoff offenses are better. That's it. For the Brewers offense, the last 4 games, 119 batting average, 14 for 118, 30 strikeouts, and 5 runs. Using what was their manager, Pat Murphy, talking about average Joes? You ain't looking like the average Joes, you're looking like below average Joes. Bunch of mid, they're playing like shit right now. And the Dodgers pitching is just silencing them these first 2 games. We're just a more talented team. I don't care about payroll or whatever. Brewers have been the best team all year. There's no excuses for them right now. So that is what it is, man. Great performances from Snell and Yamamoto. Well, let's go over the rest of this bullpen here. Uribe, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, 2 hits, 0.2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Ashby, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Tobias Myers, 0.2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Robert Gasser, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And Grant Anderson, 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts for their offense. Churio, 1 for 4 and RBI with a solo homer. Turang, 1 for 4. Contreras, Yelich, and Vaughn, 0 for 4. Frelick, 1 for 3. Durbin, 0 for 3. Bowers, 0 for 3. Ortiz, 0 for 1 and a walk. And Collins, 0 for 1. Dodgers are up 2-0, and the Brewers down 0-2 in this best-of-7 series. Dodgers had 11 hits, 5 runs, 1 error, 2 in the second, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, 1 in the eighth. 6-7. Yeah, could have scored more than 5 runs, honestly, but whatever. The offense was pretty damn good tonight with 11 hits. Milwaukee, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 error, 1 in the first, but that was all they had tonight, was the 3 hits and the solo homer in the first inning. Bottom of the first, Churio homers, makes it 1-0. Then top of the second, Teo homers and Paez doubles. Top of the sixth, Muncy homers. Top of the seventh, Ohtani singles. And then top of the eighth, Edman singles. And gives the Dodgers a 5-1 win and a 2-0 lead as they head to Los Angeles on Thursday for Game 3. Thursday of Game 3 of this series. But these starting pitchers have just been dominant, man. Starting pitchers, that was as bad as good as it gets from start to finish. Score was 1-0 before Yamamoto got out. The Brewers will manage just 2 more hits en route to a complete game. And gives the bullpen a full 2 days rest. And the defense is great. Phenomenal. But yeah, that's all to say here. So if we have the pitching matchup for Game 3, yeah, it'll be 6:08 on Thursday for Game 3. So, Game 3, the Brewers have not announced the starter yet, but for Thursday it'll be Tyler Glasnow for Game 3. Game 4 it'll be Ohtani. So, yeah, we'll see who the Brewers start Thursday, but that's all to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.